Hey.
For a crit.
Bro.
God damn.
I say I'm not going to be flashy and
I'm not going to do too much.
Your mocking is better than his actual attempts. As you get closer to him, he slashes across your chest, dealing 5 damage.
Volan, no!
So, what do you do, Fulham?
I scream for mercy and run and hide behind Gonad Blighter.
Like
Really?
I'm going to move. Well, first, no, I have enough range on that. All right, so we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25/30 over here behind Leviticus. Reminder, Leviticus, I have already been slashed down my front and I'm bleeding. So,
Yeah. Yeah, he's injured pretty bad.
Does he take damage every turn?
no,
Oh, okay.
it's just
No.
it hurts.
Unless there's an ability that makes him bleed, he doesn't take damage or poisoned or something.
Right behind your ear, Leviticus, like probably too close, like just directly over your shoulder.
You're
is a
invading my
firebolt.
proximix.
A
Right
firebolt?
Firebolt at this guy.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. How does this combatant look up here that's fighting Gonad Blighter?
He looks very bloodied.
I'm going to shoot him instead.
Okay.
I'm going to try to finish him off. For a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's not right. Why does that have... Okay, hang on. I'm just going to roll it. It has my strength and stuff factored.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I think it's just a D10. D10, okay.
Roll that D10 damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Fastest finger in the West.
You fire off your firebolt, and the guy is like moving around, like trying to size up Gonad Blighter, and it hits him right in the face, and his entire face melts down. He falls onto the ground, screaming in pain.
Who does now? Who falls down?
It's the guy in front of you.
Oh, okay, good.
It's you, Gonad Blighter.
No.
All right, so excellent. That was a great turn. All right, Leviticus, your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. What's the distance between myself? Well, first off, do I have any healing options for?
So the distance is 35 feet.
Okay, so he's within range of
Your movement.
my furry fists.
Yep. Well, actually, I don't know if you can do for a fist because you've used your key points.
Right. I meant to say unarmored attack.
Okay. Okay, so what was the second question? How far away he was? What was the second question?
Do I have any ability to heal?
Oh, unless in your inventory you need a potion or something like that, then you can heal. But other than that,
Most monks do not. A very few select like side paths can get that, but most of them do not ever get anything like that.
All right. Let me see. So, can I just ask you, or do I need to roll a perception to see how dusty this dusty area is?
you don't need a roll. You're in there. You're around it, and your perception's pretty high already. Your passive perception anyway. So it looks medium dusty. You can still see the enemy through the dust, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I mean, when I take a step or when something hits the ground really hard, does like a sand
Like a plume
that puff up?
A bit, yeah, a bit. Not like crazy amount, but a decent amount.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm kind of just improvising at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. I got a short sword. I got unarmored, and I got a dart. Are there so? What time of day is it? Is it very? Is it noon? Where's
the shadows? So the sun is getting ready to start to set. So just like how it shows in the image, the shadow is at the bottom right here.
Oh, okay. But it's probably, since the sun's about to set, it's probably, the shadows are probably farther up towards.
Yeah, they're maybe about here now or around here. I mean, the sun's gonna set after this fight is over, pretty much.
Okay. All right. I pull out my short sword.
2 hours later.
Straight for. Is he wearing any armor at all?
Not from the top up. He's got armor on his legs.
Perfect.
1 eternity later.
I shoot straight for his heart.
All right.
Whilst I'm running around with my short sword.
Roll to attack. Good thing you got that advantage.
Yeah.
And is that a plus? That is a +5.
That's an 8.
Yeah.
You're misreading it. It's actually an 8.
Okay, so it does not hit. He dodges out of your way and kind of like laughs at you mockingly as he sees you try and do all these fancy moves.
Running.
And
he's like Indiana Jones from The Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Where you're like doing the swordy thing.
and he just like pop. Yeah. And now it's his turn. So he kind of mocks you, laughs, turns to you, and says, "My turn."
No.
So you got that backup character planned there, Matt?
Thinking about it now.
I'll save you.
All right. So we're going to do this.
I noticed that Leviticus's actions have failed, and I look in his direction, and I start in my mind. I'm start like in slow motion looking at him. I'm thinking, no. Realizing the terrible danger he's put himself in.
And then a voice from the heavens goes, "Your turn's coming up."
So he hang on. Sorry guys.
Kill him. Do it. Blood and guts. Just not my blood and guts, please.
All the while this is happening, the crowd around us is screaming, "Blood! Blood! Blood! Blood!" Little children are on the front row. "Mommy, I want to see his entrails."
All the audience is screaming, "Kill him! Kill him!" And all the kids are like tearing bread apart and like yelling, like, "Ah!" And he lifts up his great axe and he turns to you, Leviticus, and he says, "Enjoy this."
Oh, okay.
And he comes down, slashing at you, dealing 7 damage.
Oh no, Matthew, you have to lower your damage points.
Yeah, I know.
So what is your health right now?
Is that hit points?
Yeah, it's your hit points.
13.
Well, it was 13.
Is that 13 after the damage or 13 before the damage?
Before the damage.
I'm. Oh.
So what are you at now?
6.
Yep.
Yikes. Can't take another one of those.
I have one more hit point than Leviticus does.
Can't take another one of those, my friend.
So this guy, before he attacked, you could see him. He went like kind of like into his own little like rage, getting himself hyped up, and then he attacked. So you guys actually have an advantage on him now every time you attack.
Okay.
And it is your turn. Go now, later. Yep.
I realize the dire strait we find ourselves in, and I I go into a barbarian rage if I haven't already.
I'm pretty sure you were, but
So he was, and then he wasn't attacked, so it failed.
right.
So he is going to go back into a barbarian rage.
Good.
So I worked myself into a barbarian rage by humming a familiar tune. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, all right.
Hang on.
6 seconds. John, a turn is 6 seconds.
Yeah,
Okay,
a turn is 6 seconds. So you
All right,
you
so
just
I
spent the
attack.
turn singing and dancing.
No. Okay, I didn't know about the 6-second rule. All right, so
I mean,
here we go.
like, in game terms, each
Yeah.
of our turns encapsulates 6 seconds of actual like game time.
All right,
Yeah.
now that I'm aware of the 6-second rule, I attack. I
Okay.
get my big freaking sword and I slice the person nearest to me.
Okay, so you need to move your token to move to the target. So the barbarian, you need to there you go.
So
You may want to go
rushing
on
to
the
Leviticus's aid.
so you may want to go to the other side of him, and you'll get a +2 to hit. Yeah,
All right,
just
there
like
we go.
that, because you're flanking him.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Attack roll. All right, great sword, right?
Yep.
All right, great sword.
Oh God, yeah, that hits.
Get wrecked, son.
All right, go ahead and give me some damage.
Okay, so now I click on the greatsword button.
Yep.
Slashing 10.
10 damage.
Get
All right.
freaking wrecked.
So you
Nice.
hype yourself up. You start to dance and hum, and you see Leviticus get like slaughtered by this guy, just like a massive gash across his chest. And you come running in, and you slice at his lower back as you slide in behind him.
You see
Yeah, I do.
Leviticus look of sheer pain going into shock at the same time, like a look of relief. Also seeing Gonad Blighter come in and do such damage to this guy.
You better be relieved.
I have a headcanon of Gonad Blighter coming in, swiping at his lower back, like JD said, and saying, "Sciatica's a bitch!"
Yep. I may or may not have said that. Could be all Folon's delirium setting in.
All right, it is Sarfiel's turn.
All right.
Olin.
Okay, so it seems like they have things fairly under control over there.
Not how I would describe it.
No, I
Is this
think
Leviticus is holding his guts in.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
so
good.
am I.
They've got it.
So am I. We're both kind of like, oh,
Interesting
God.
interpretation.
I'm gonna do another firebolt. I'm gonna save I still got a spell slot, but I'm gonna hold on to that for a little while.
Okay,
So firebolt for 23
that
Nice.
hits.
and 6 fire damage.
Nice. Okay,
How is this guy not dead yet, JD?
because he's a tough motherfucker. All right, Leviticus.
All right.
You better
So
put this
I got 6.
boy down.
Gonad Blighter has not yet sustained any damage whatsoever.
From
Right.
this guy. He's got damage from the other fights, though. Yeah.
How much hit points do you have left? How many hit points do you have left?
It says 25.
You've got 16 left out of the 25. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I've been keeping track of it, John. Don't you worry.
Thanks,
You
buddy.
should be keeping track of it, but in this fight, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I know exactly what he's got.
If you click your token, guys, there is like 3 little colored bubbles at the top that you can put various numbers into to kind of keep
Yeah.
track of things.
All right,
Yeah.
so now mine says 16 above it.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
And yours should be 6.
Yeah,
there you go.
it is. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
For doing that. Since I have 1 fewer, this in no way hinders my speed, does it?
Nope.
Right. So I run. We don't yet know as a team, as a troop, the speed of this current foe, do we?
Well, I mean, he came out of the gate and then he stopped where he stood.
Yeah.
And he didn't attack Folan, which was like 3 or 2 more spaces away. So.
Okay.
I as you start your attack, I'm like, Leviticus, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
You can't take another hit.
As a reminder, if you don't attack in a turn, you can instead use your action to just literally be like, I'm out, I'm done, and then back up without like.
Yeah, you could disengage.
If you want to try to attack and move away, he's gonna swipe at you.
Can you do something to heal, or that this is the reoccurring thing?
No,
that we
you guys don't have a healer.
Nobody
have a
rolled
healer.
any healers. So.
I specifically talked about that when you guys were building your characters.
Fine.
Right.
It's like,
No.
After this, I make a mental note that after this fight, I'm gonna go find a healing magician and have him teach me healing magic.
okay.
Right.
Healing powers.
I totally disengaged, being the one that's nearest death in this arena.
Okay.
And I run as far as I possibly can with in the direction that puts Gonad Blighter between myself and this fucker.
Okay, so you're probably going to go like right there.
Yeah.
You can only go to there. That's the.
Oh, okay.
You'll be in the wall if you're up there.
He's literally climbing the wall.
No, I'm like flying like pathetically up the wall.
Like a cat who's trapped in a bathtub. Let me out! Let me out!
I don't want to even ask why, like, that image.
All right.
I'm looking over at Leviticus like, man, I didn't really think you'd take me up on that.
So it's his turn now. He the big brute of a fighter turns and he towers over you, John. Or
Hit me with
over-
your best
over you,
shot.
Gonad Blighter. And he looks down and he says, "Puny half-orc."
Really?
And he goes to attack you.
And
Bring it on.
Leviticus shouts out, "That's racist!" Like, you can barely tell that he says that.
Over the clamor of the crowd and everything else.
Yeah.
John, do you have your shield on or no?
Yes, I do.
No, you didn't, did you? So what, your AC is 15?
16.
It says 15 on your character sheet.
Hang on, let me check it out.
Should be 10.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's 15.
10 plus con plus
It's
dex.
15.
Yeah, okay. So he gears up to slash down on you, and you just kind of sidestep, and he just slams down right next to you.
Okay, so he missed. Is what
You
you're
missed,
saying.
yes.
You hear
Yes.
Leviticus cheering from the wall.
And it's your turn, go Ned Blighter.
All right, so I hit him as hard as I can with my sword.
Pause for just a moment. JD,
Okay.
on my character sheet, I have an inspiration point.
Yes.
Do we have inspiration points? Or
You,
is it just me, or
just
how do-
you
how
right
are we
now.
doing that?
I gave you, so you can choose, you can use that inspiration to re-roll any roll for anybody in the party.
Okay.
Or
All
your own if you'd like.
All right.
You can't use it to re-roll a monster attack, though. That's the
Okay.
one thing I won't allow.
Okay.
But everything else is good. So if like skill tests as well as fighting, anything like that, that's totally fine.
Cool.
And that's what it's there for. So
Cool.
you earned that after the first or second session I gave it
Okay.
to you.
All right.
I might do a savage attacks. Can I do a savage attacks?
I think that is always on.
Yeah, I think that's a
Okay.
passive.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think that's
Well-
just your triple crit, right? Like if you crit, it
Right.
does a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna click my great sword again.
You're gonna click to attack, so the attack number,
Yeah.
so the +5, and then you will see if it hits.
Did he have
Um,
advantage? Is he still attacking recklessly?
He's attacking recklessly, and it does hit. You're not attacking recklessly, are you?
No, I meant the barbarian because we had advantage on him last round because he was attacking recklessly.
Yeah. It pushes either way,
Okay.
even if he had it or not.
So I click the great sword. thing?
Yep,
You
I
see
know.
it?
I saw.
Okay.
Okay, so you you take your sword and as you sidestep, he brings his axe down to hit you, and you just slice down the side of him, all the way down the side, and he screams out in pain as you slice him. And now it's Folan's turn.
Do we have like a health meter on this guy?
You can just kind of look and see, how
torn up he is.
Yeah, how torn up he is. And I'm not going to give you his points, but I'll give you an estimate.
All right.
Mm.
Folan is going to, from the distance, shout, "Good job!" and firebolt him again because woo, mages and second level.
Do it.
All right, a 20. I'm assuming hits.
That does hit.
Or 7 fire damage.
Nice.
That is very good.
Is he dead yet? Come on, freaking tank!
And he falls down to one knee with his axe in hand, and he's bleeding profusely after that firebolt hits him, from the cut that you did, from the extensive fire damage that you guys done to him, and he kind of like falls to the ground, and he looks up at you, Gonad Blighter, and he says, "Finish it." And it is Leviticus' turn.
Oh, darn. I was just about to decide whether or not to finish it.
All right, finish it. All right. Only having 6 defense, and this guy being like on his finishing move, I run up straight to Gonad Blighter and ask him, can I ask Gonad Blighter to give me like a boost, like into the air?
Yeah, if you'd like to do that. If Gonad Blighter says yes, you have to ask him though.
Gonad Blighter, can you give me like I run and you put your hands like this and I put my foot in your hand and you like give me like send me into the air and I like try to like land on this guy's spine with the tip of my short sword to shove it straight into the back of his
You
spine.
can just go jump and stab him.
That's what I want to do.
You could just jump on him himself. You don't need John or Gonad Blighter to help you.
I before he gets any of his words out, I catch his eye and I'm like, "Come on!" And then I'm like, he jumps into my hand and I like throw him in the air.
Okay.
Yes, and so I do a somersault and land with my try to land with the tip of my sword straight into the back of this guy's spine.
Okay, man,
Click
you have the back of the
feet.
spine. All right, so Gonad Blighter, I'm going to need a strength check from you. So give me
Really?
a strength roll.
Okay.
And Leviticus, I need an acrobatics roll from you.
Strength roll.
So, so you run, Leviticus, and you're like, "Yeah, we're doing this." And Gonad launches you into the air, and he launches you with just a little too much force where you lose your balance, and now you're just free falling. And you land on top of the barbarian type guy, the fighter that you're fighting, and kind of like fall off to the side. So take 2 points of damage.
God damn it! I really got to learn to like simplify my attacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And nobody hears anything. You can just sense that Folan is over there going.
Yeah, I'm just frustrated.
So Leviticus, go ahead and move your token.
Like I really got to call like customer support at the monastery or something.
Move your token to where you had fallen, Leviticus. Okay, cool. So you fall there, and it's now the fighter's turn. He feels you fall off of him, and he turns to look at you. And Folan, you lock eyes with him, and he begins to bring his sword up
To against who?
to attack Leviticus,
All
try
right.
and finish him.
Because
Yeah. So I just go, Mr. Leviticus, you might want to roll a couple times to your left. Yes. And then I'm going to use my portent roll to force the attack to be a 5 on the roll.
Oh, you dick!
Nice.
Oh, you dick! Oh!
Yes, this is why I built this character.
All right.
Happening.
Forward MVP.
He swings up the sword and Leviticus rolls and he slams down, missing him.
That's good. Yes, like that. Yes.
I look over, not quite sure what's going on, but I give Colin a thumbs up.
And now it's your turn. Go, Nad Blighter.
All right. So I have had enough of this guy's nonsense. Realizing that he had tried to kill my friend Leviticus, so I decide that I have to put an end to him. So I also see that some of the kids in the stands would like a souvenir. So what I try to do is slice the head off and like baseball bat the head of this participant, this fighter, into the stands towards the kid.
All right. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna roll your attack. We're gonna see if it attacks. You're gonna roll your damage, and then
boom. Get wrecked.
Wow. Was that a natural? Oh no, that wasn't. Okay, that was a 19? That was a 19. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics roll for launching his head into the stands. Okay. So
home run!
You literally he tries to attack Leviticus, and as he looks up, you're just like sword swipes his head off, and you bounce it on your sword a couple times, and then just bat it into the stands.
From somewhere up in the arena, you hear.
Oh, great!
And the head goes launching, and you see children scrambling for it into the stands.
I walk over to where the head lands, and the kid has the head. I'm like, will you sign my head? And I'm like, yeah, that's. I don't know how. I don't know how to write, but I'll just like go
mark
Nad
it.
Blighter.
Yeah, just mark it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give it my insignia.
So that's the end of combat for you guys. You were successful in defeating everybody.
JD's NPC characters are always trying to stiff us.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch!
Of course. Who else? It is I, the great magistrate of entertainment, Aukus. And then he glances up, and then you both lock eyes, and he freezes.
I pull out my sword and I.
Like and subscribe. Check out what happened last time right here. Check out what happens next time right here. We stream on Twitch. Links down below.